Since 1873, students and alumni of color have been making history with their knowledge and expertise on the campus of Syracuse University and in the world. As undergraduates, many have been pioneers in creating student clubs, organizations, school traditions, and the development of university programs and departments. Hi, I'm Ben Green, class of 2008, advisor to the Friends of SU alumni group. Listen to our podcast about students and alumni making history past, present, and near. It's called FSU, Our History is Here. He was one of your special reading classes.
Well, that reminds me, before we leave, there's an excellent book I would encourage you to share with the networking groups.
Okay.
And it came out years ago, and very few Black people read it. And it's a life-changing book if you read it and apply the principles. It's called Success Runs in Our Race.
Oh,
yeah. It's and the subtitle is The Ultimate Networking Guide for the African American Community.
Okay.
By George Fraser.
Oh, George Fraser.
Oh, George Fraser. Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have one of his books here, actually. I'm, gonna.
It's in paperback, about $12 or $13. But just a quick story: when it first came out, it was only in hardback.
Yeah.
And it was $25. And most of you know that I'm fiscally conservative.
Yeah.
Yes.
I personally bought 5 of those books and gave all 5 away because of the power in those books. And I gave 2 books to friends of mine, and 2 of them became Superior Court judges in New Jersey.
Wow.
So there's
yeah, I think I'm gonna get it. What year did it come out? I just wrote it down.
Well, they've updated it.
Yeah.
So if you go on Amazon, you'll find it. Success Runs in Our Race.
Yep, I got it. George Fraser.
Right.
I just wrote it down.
All right. So guys, let me.
Wait. Andrew, you didn't read it. You just gave the books away to other people.
No, I was a consultant on it. I'm the guru on networking here in New Jersey. I teach it at different seminars and stuff because Black folk don't understand networking.
Yeah.
They really don't. Diane Weathers has a great story when she went to Syracuse when a student came up to her for networking. And it's unbelievable how folk really don't understand it. The other folk understand what real networking is about.
Right.
And they're moving ahead. We don't understand it.
Okay, Andrew, don't you want to do a webinar for FSU?
Yes.
For networking?
Well, the question is, how much y'all gonna pay me? I'm a mercenary now.
You cannot be mercenary on this. This is something that will live on, and you will be able to get rewards from the people who are going to benefit from this.
This is giving back.
Giving back.
I'll make you a Twitter star.
You can wear your hat. You can look cool. Whatever. We just tell people don't go for an interview with your hat on, but but you can network depending on where you're at.
Right.
Well, let me ask. I tell you what, we can trade.
Yeah.
I'm working with a foundation here in New Jersey that helps recruit Black students to historically Black colleges. So I'm very interested in connecting with HBCU alums in the New York metropolitan area.
Okay.
Okay. So what is that? What's the? Okay. That's tonight. We're glad to know you're giving back to HBCU. How does that connect us with my orange shirt? Like I'm wearing this for a reason.
Okay.
Yep, and I'm wearing this alumni shirt for a reason too.
Okay, good.
And a hat.
Right.
Okay.
We got, we have the quad in the background here.
Right.
Well, there's enough orange to go around that I don't need any.
Right. Okay. So, okay. In other words, he said yes. Okay. He has committed
Oh, those are
himself. Okay,
beanies.
Wow.
look at that.
I thought they did you. But did you have to do a? I mean, somebody told me they were laughing at me. Some of the younger students. We had to tip off. Was it tip off Frosh? Y'all didn't have to do that, did you?
No,
Yeah.
we got these as freshmen, but when we got there, we didn't really have to wear it. But we were like, hey.
Yeah. No, we
I
had
would
to,
not have wanted to wear that hat, but okay.
No, we had to tip off Frosh. It was tip it Frosh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
tip
I
it
don't
Frosh.
remember that.
Right?
Yeah, but no, I don't think it happened with you. I think they stopped
I don't
it.
think it happened with me. No.
Yeah, but when I came tip it Frosh, that's how I met Jim Tweet and Vaughn Harper.
Wow.
You know, I was in Kimball dormitory, and he said, "Trip it, Frosh," and then Jimmy said, "Come on over here. I'm Jim Tweet. This is Vaughn Harper." And my
Oh,
response
yeah,
was,
they were just hazing you.
Yes.
"Yeah." I said, "The Vaughn Harper," because I had been at DeWitt Clinton High School, and Vaughn Harper was 2 years ahead of me
Right.
at Boys High, and we had played them at Madison Square Garden. And all I remember from being a sophomore in high school was a picture of Vaughn Harper over the rim like this. You know.
Wow.
So that was my memory. So he said, "I'm this, and this is Vaughn Harper." I said, "The Vaughn Harper."
Like, did you bow to him, or you just tipped
No,
your head?
I just said, "The." I hadn't, all I had was
Right.
this memory from 3 years ago,
Wow.
of this Vaughn Harper over the rim at Madison
Right.
Square Garden.
Right.
Yeah, so I got to know. He Vaughn Harper, but he passed, but he owes me $5.
See that?
Okay. All right. Well, we'll leave that for another conversation.
No, I'm not gonna get that.
Yeah, you won't get that. It was the
No.
best $5. Yes.
No.
So,
Anyway, this is good.
ladies and gentlemen, what I want to say is this has been such a pleasure for me because I've met all of you at all in one time back in the mid-'80s, latter '80s. Since then, we have grown and bumped into each other in different ways. You have influenced me and the way I do things. I watch you, even though you don't know I'm there sometimes. I watch and read about what you're doing. At the last CBT, I was like, yeah, Gwynne, man, friends of S.U.M.A, baby. Come on, stepping it up. You know, people don't know. I'm like, yeah, she was like, come on now.
I was very proud. I was very
Thank
proud
you.
when Gwynne was there. I said, hey, I said she was one of us.
I was like, yeah, I'm a part of that family. Come on now.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
I was very proud to be recognized. I have to say, it was
Mhm.
I felt very privileged to have been recognized.
Well, it was good. It was definitely
And I got so much support from so many of you and others.
Mhm.
It was really a wonderful
Absolutely.
opportunity. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
hold on. Let me give you a nice little hand. Hey.
Hey.
Hey, clap, 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 clap.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I will continue and I will work towards, still trying to, I'm the consummate networker. Like you said,
You are.
tell people you have to build a relationship, which means that you're not going to always like the things that happen and the people you meet. I know that my relationship, like I do have someone still connected with Office of Program Development. That's Angela. I still have that connection with her.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the other young lady, Rachel, even before her began with Miguel. Miguel, for some odd reason, just dropped us off.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Miguel? I don't know Miguel.
And Miguel was before Rachel.
No, that was Larry.
No, after Larry came Miguel.
Oh, I don't know him.
Yeah, Miguel was there with Larry, right? And then when Larry retired, I think Miguel left before that. Then came Rachel.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, I think you should try to have a conversation with her. I mean, Rachel.
I've done that, and now I'm trying to rethink the ways because, like I said, we're here, and I know I have the rich resource that she needs.
Mm-hmm.
We've always had it, but I don't use that as the thing. My thing is like, okay, you have all the money, that's nice, but I deal with these people. A lot of people understand what's what. You got folks who will follow you, but I got folks who always wonder, well, how come this is not happening? How come that's not happening? So, I'm there. I'm working with things, but, I still have to measure what's the best move for us, for the fact that we've always been there.
Mm-hmm.
I can work with you. I can collaborate with you. I'm a great collaborator.
Mm-hmm.
But don't expect me to kneel down and go, you can't say
Yeah.
jump through this loop. I'm not going to jump through this loop.
Yep.
We-
I have
Well,
it.
mhm.
Has everybody made reservations for CBT yet? And is CBT
I'm not yet paid yet because
Ed, don't make, you know what? Right now it's listed as to be determined
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
because of COVID. And,
Okay.
I was speaking to Rachel a couple weeks ago, and, I mean, they're deciding what they're going to do. I mean, I mean, as a practical matter, I cannot see how there can be a CBT.
I think the smartest
in
thing to do would be to
2020. I just don't see it. Even if we're back to a semi-normal,
I think
all
the
the colleges-
smart thing would be to postpone it to like
I'm
2022.
hoping that they will postpone it, because it
Yeah.
really doesn't.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
It's too precarious.
It's a new world. It's a new
world.
It's a new world, and the only comparison I have is before I was born, like the Depression and World War II.
Right.
The types of things that they had to go through. I mean, I've never been locked up in my house. I'm blessed that it's not apartment 14H. Though I loved apartment 14H,
Right.
but in the project, I loved it. But I mean, it had a beautiful view of the river. But but this is not that. So
Yeah, and I think just in terms, I mean, everyone's just like in this holding pattern. I think as a practical matter, they should just call it.
Yeah.
And,
I agree.
So here,
and look for 2021, and hopefully we can do it. In
I would go 2022 even 20. Go out. Give yourself some space.
I need
Some wiggle room, as they call it.
So,
I mean, I think the balancing is the fun, the fundraising piece is,
Right.
it's a loss. It's going to be more difficult to do fundraising without being CBT. But I'm sure there's some virtual events that can happen that will raise money.
Here's my concept and my thought that I want. I mean, I've had ideas that I've been trying to do for years, but I'm only one person. But when I do get someone to help me out, we get things done. My thing is, okay, I already know that, and I can see that. I know CBT, as we get together the way it used to be, is not going to happen. So I'm working on doing a digital version of a reunion. Just like what we've done. This is going to be part of our lives. You create your workshops on Zoom. Folks come, check it out. They still get that essence. Okay? Then, when you have a I don't know if you guys know, I do something called the FSU Happy Hour.
I've never been invited to that.
Maybe I.
It's on my.
I guess I'm too old or something. I don't know.
No. It's probably you do it on social media.
Yeah, I do it on Facebook. That's why.
Facebook. That's why. Okay.
I don't do a Zoom, but I am gonna do a Zoom first. I'm gonna do it. I've been doing it on Facebook, and then
I'm on Facebook. We've been talking on Facebook.
Right. So I have the invitation. I'll send it to you. And basically, what it is like from 6 to 7 o'clock. Basically, it's a happy hour. Whatever you've gone through for the week, drop all that. I'm sitting there, I'm playing music, even though Facebook will block some of the stuff. And, what I've been doing now, I've been adding trivia. And now you're getting me more stuff. Woo! Trivia about Syracuse, about our lives, different things, having a little more fun, I'm trying to work it out so that when I do this, if I use my computer, I can leave my phone open, folks can call in and shout out where they're from. So I play music, stuff like that. And that's just for the hours, the happy hour. Okay? Together.
That's nice. My firm has been doing a happy hour.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And you're safe. You're at home. No Uber. You're good. You gotta drink
right.
Or you could have your flask. I don't know what you drink. To drive home because you're home.
Right. Exactly.
On Saturday, because I like to dance, so I started doing this thing called the Saturday evening dance jam, just a little short version. And I'm on from 7 to 8, really 8:30, and I play a mix of music. And usually I'm dancing, moving, I'm creating all the energy. And there are folks at home going, "Man, you're making me sweat," just to get them out of the norm. Just because you doesn't mean you have to sit and go, "Oh," because I watch online, I see all these DJs. Some of our alums are DJing. It's great.
Right.
Yep.
Watch you, but
Vaughn.
if you're dancing, that's going to excite me to get up and dance.
Right.
So FSU, we're reaching folks in different ways. Thank you for listening to FSU, Our History is Here, Volume 1, Episode 6. We learned that Andrew Mans highly recommends the book, The Complete Guide to Effective Networking in the Black Community by George C. Fraser. He says it can set your career into the right mix. We also learned that SU alum Diane Weathers is a key person to chat with when it comes to networking. Now that Andrew's effectively working with HBCUs and networking, will he host the next FSU networking workshop? We learned that the SU beanie tradition, where freshmen had to tip their beanies to upperclassmen when directed, started in 1893. And it eventually faded away after the 1964 beanie burning event. By the way, in 1893, Syracuse University officially accepted the color orange as its color, from pink and green. We also learned that Vaughn Harper was an upperclassman who taunted Ed Brown during his freshman days, D-A-Z-E. Gwynne Wilcox was recognized at the 2017 CBT reunion as one of the creators of CBT and her accomplishments as an attorney. Now, despite the declining relationships between FSU and S.U.M.A, S.U.M.A, the Syracuse University Office of Multicultural Advancement, FSU and S.U.M.A are working together coming up soon. And we'll know that eventually they will be coming back together again. While the FSU founders realized and also were happy that S.U.M.A moved CBT to September 2021. Well, keep checking your social networks and your emails because FSU plans to hold many reunions in the near future. Will the FSU Happy Friday Happy Hour return? Will the FSU Saturday Eve Dance Jam return back to the dance floor? We'll know in the next issue.